And a very, very exciting day here in the building as we welcome back big-time Hank, Johnathan
Yes.
Hankins, back in silver and black for another year, man. Congratulations. I
you.
imagine that it feels good to have the business side of this all done, and hey, it's time to go play football now.
No, it's definitely great. Free agency was definitely a little strange this year, but I was able to get an opportunity to come back and play with the Raiders, and that was pretty hard to turn down.
Yeah, and we were talking before we started rolling. An original Oakland Raider, right?
Yep.
And there's not that many of you guys left, just you and Derek. And it's got to be cool from your perspective, obviously growing as a player, as a person, but to see this organization grow too from where we started in Oakland a few years ago, and now we're sitting in this beautiful, brand new studio. And it's got to, I imagine it's been a kind of a fun journey in that sense for you too.
No, it's been great. It's definitely starting off in Oakland, being 2 years over there and then transitioning to Las Vegas, going through COVID. And just going through a lot, over the last few years. And then, obviously, Josh getting here and bringing a whole new staff. It was definitely nice, definitely a breath of fresh air. And I like all the moves they've been making. It's been crazy, to say the least.
So I'm going to ask you about those moves in a sec, but I guess the big question is why here? Why did you decide to come back? Obviously, you've had a lot of success in silver and black, but at the end of the day, we understand that part of being a free agent is you can go and test the waters.
Yeah, with the opportunity to come back and play with Max, play with Derek Carr, and all of the guys, Waller, it just made sense that my family's here, and I've been here the last, say, 2 years in Vegas, and Vegas has been good to me. So it was real hard to try to figure out if I wanted to, start elsewhere rather than staying home, and I felt like this is home for me.
And you talk about Max. Max obviously gets locked up a few weeks ago, not going anywhere, a foundational pillar of what this team wants to do on the defensive side of the ball. As a guy in your position who's seen Max grow from kind of that skinny kid from Eastern Michigan to who he is now, man, I mean, it's got to be very rewarding just on a human level for you to see him get all this success and accolades as of late.
No, it's amazing. All the hard work he done put in, just working out, his eating habits, his daily routine. I told him that one day it was going to finally pay off, and he got the deal that he wanted, that he deserved, and I'm so proud and happy for him. And with the guys that we got on the D-line that's coming in, I feel like we can do even better than what we did last year.
To have that consistent pressure on the outside, what does that do for you guys in the middle?
Oh, it definitely make our life a lot easier, and the quarterback stepping up in the pocket and be able to get a few more sacks, cause a little bit more havoc out there on the field, and try to be one of the top 5 or top 10 defenses this year.
You talk about that new staff, and Josh comes in, and Dave is here now, and I don't want to say the culture is changing, but things are different here than they've been in the past.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on working with Patrick Graham? What have your impressions been with him, and a new, fresh mind, a new, fresh set of verbiage to help you guys get from A to Z?
No, I think it's definitely going to be beneficial, especially with Pat Graham, him being here with the Raiders, me playing for him as a D-line coach. I know the way he is as a defensive coordinator and as a defensive line coach, but him just being on me, I know he's not going to take it easy on me. He's going to always continue to push me to do better and do good things out there. So I think it's a great thing for our whole defense and as a unit. So it's nothing but good things to look to.
That familiarity with Patrick, I imagine that played a little bit of a role in your decision to ultimately come back here, right?
No doubt. It was actually, I want to say, right after my birthday, I talked to him on the phone. That was during the time that I received the offer from him. And just talking to him, honestly, there's nothing always given to you. You got to go out there and earn it. But he knows the way I work. He knows the way I play. He knows I love the game of football. And he's just going to be here to help me get better and continue to improve as a football player.
And we look at the calendar now, too. You signed this deal today, which is Monday the 4th, right, I believe?
Yeah.
Back to work in a week, man.
Yeah, that offseason went by pretty fast. But no, it's always good to get back into it. Just right after the season was over, we went on vacation, and by the time vacation was over, I was already thinking about getting back into it, training, playing. As much as we love this game, it's always good to take a few, months or a couple weeks off. But for me, it's pretty much all I love to do.
But just in terms of like that new energy with the new coaching staff and all the new faces, like that's got to be kind of it probably has to feel a little bit like the first day of school coming up next week.
No, it is, especially with a lot of obviously the whole new staff. But me knowing Patrick Graham was good, but obviously just trying to learn each other. Try to build that bond, that chemistry, so we can go out there and do what we need to do. But it's a lot of excitement, a lot of enjoy for Las Vegas. I'm just excited.
I know that the fans kind of look at this mid-April, off-season workout program and like, oh, but what really gets accomplished? Not wearing pads. Like, for someone who's done it, who's seen it, see how valuable it is. Yeah. I mean, what do you and the guys on this roster, what are you really going to get out of this next portion of the calendar?
Really just learning the coaches, the way they teach, obviously the techniques, the schemes that we got coming up, and just really just getting to know, one another. When you're out there on the field, you're out there with your brother, and it's nothing like knowing and counting on them, knowing they're going to do their job. So OTAs, this little first phase or 2-3 phases that we got is huge for the season. Obviously, a lot of people don't always come to attend or come around or, do the OTA things, but when you got a group of guys that's all on the same page and want the same goal, I think it's very beneficial to get you where you want to be.
Yeah, and we're excited to have you guys back in the building. Well, obviously you're here today, but to see the rest of the group here in just about a week, man. Well, Congratulations. A very exciting day for you, for the family, for the entire organization here. We're very, very happy to have you back in silver and black. Yeah. And we'll see you, as I said, we'll literally see you next
Monday.
week. I can't wait.
I know. It don't stop.
Johnathan Hankins, thanks for hanging out, man.
Pleasure. Thank you.